Hello, welcome to the Cloud Factory again. Today we are going to make a saree blouse with lining, and I choose to make this design with a ranglan style sleeve. So if you want to know how to make it, stay with me and I will show you how. First of all, we will make our patterns for this design. For that you will need your basic saree blouse patterns. If you don't know how to make it or you don't have it yet, I will give you the link here on the screen to jump to that video. Or if you are watching me from a mobile, I will leave you the link in the description box below this video. You will also need markers and scissors and rollers. If you don't have your curved roller yet like this, your French curve, I will give you the link here on the screen and also in the description box below this video to make your own curved roller. I will use satin for the blouse and normal lining fabric in the same color. Now take your basic patterns, and first of all we will make the front part. For that, transfer the shape of your basic pattern in the paper you are making your patterns. And now in this shape, do the adjustments you need to make, such as the length or the fitting. If you remember, in the basic patterns we add 4 inch for fitting or for loosing. So if you want to reduce that and check the length. If you are happy with everything, then proceed to the next step. Here I will mark 2 inch starting from the armhole point, and here I will extend the shoulder line, and from this point I will trace a 90 degrees angle line, and here I will mark 1.5 inches. Now set your roller like this and join this point with the line of your shoulder and trace this curve. Now take approximately the half of your neckline and join with this point, making a curve, helping you with your roller. And I will trace this line because I want my neckline going in a straight line, but you can skip this step if you want. I will remove this in my case, but again you can skip this step. And now I will mark my darts with a pin. Mark these points and trace it again. Do the same with all your darts. Now cut your pattern, and I will remove this part. And I will separate the sleeve. This is my front part and the front part of my sleeve. Now for the back part we will do exactly the same at the beginning. Transfer the shape, transfer the dart, trace the dart, mark 2 inch here, extend the shoulder line and mark this line, join the points, trace this curve, and now I will transfer the same shape of the curve in the front sleeve like this using my pattern and join the points. Now mark the depth of your back neckline. I will mark 7.5 inches, but you mark as much as you want. And trace this line, and we will remove this piece. Cut your pattern and also separate the sleeve part. And your back patterns are ready. Now take your both patterns for your sleeve together. Join them with tape and correct the top line. Just make a straight line and cut the extreme. And all your patterns are ready. Now let's see how to cut it. I will take my first fabric and I will make a fold. I will take the patterns of my blouse and I will put it here following the lengthwise grain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will give you a link in the description box below this video to my website, and there I will explain you everything about how to cut your patterns. Pin it. In this part is a back pattern, so I will leave 1 centimeter for stitches because I need 2 pieces of this. The front part is going in the fold of the fabric because I only need 1 piece. And cut considering 1 centimeter for stitches all around. Now separate your back pieces by here. And now we will cut our sleeves. You can make it in the same color if you want. I will use black. Make a fold and set your pattern like this, also following the lengthwise of the fabric, and cut also considering 1 centimeter for stitches. Now remove the patterns and save it for your next blouse. Now the lining for our blouse. Take your lining fabric, open it and put your pieces like this, and you have to cut a piece of fabric a little bit bigger than your piece. You can also cut another piece exactly with the same shape, but I think this is easier. Pin it and we will sew all around, but I will leave open the bottom part. I am leaving the bottom part open because I will add piping, but if you don't want piping in the bottom part, then leave another part open, such as the sleeve or the side part. Trim the excess of fabric all around your piece. Now make small cuts in the curved lines. And turn it out. And press it. And your lining is ready. Do exactly the same with your back pieces. And repeat exactly the same process to do the lining on your sleeves. Once you have your both sleeves ready, use your patterns to know which is front and which is back, and mark the back part with a cut here. And here we will mark our darts, also using our patterns, and trace it. Do the same for all your darts in the front part and in the back part. Now close it. Just fold by the line. And remember, every dart has different width. Do the same with all your darts. Also for the back part. And now we will attach the sleeve by here and by here in the front part. Sew it together and you will have this. Now attach the back part and you will get something like this. Do the same with the other sleeve, and now we will add piping. For that I have a strip of fabric and I will fold it by the middle and sew it and attach it here. trim the excess of fabric, fold it like this, and give another stitch here. And again, trim the excess of fabric here. And it's done. Do the same in the other sleeve. Now we will close this part, the side part, and if you see here, the front part is bigger than the back part. That is because we didn't make a dart here, but we leave the space in case you want to make it. You can make it now or just trim the excess of fabric. I am closing here my sides and now I will trim the excess in the front part. I already closed my both sides. And now in the back part I will cut a white strip of fabric like this and I will attach it. Cut the excess of fabric. This is for the closing part. Now make this fold and stitch right here. Fold it like this and then the half. And we will give a stitch here. And it's ready. You will close your blouse like this. Now make the piping for all the bottom part. I will make a black one. Attach it. Fold it and give another stitch. And it's ready. Now I will use this lace for the back part of my blouse. I will cut about 15 inch. Take a square of fabric like this, a small one, it's about 5 centimeters, like 2 inch by 2 inch. Fold it like this and put your lace here and fold it again. You will have this, pin it like this and close it. Cut the excess of fabric and turn it out, pulling the lace, and it's done. Now we'll attach it to my sleeve part. I forgot to attach it before. You must do this when you are making the lining. So I will just open about 5 millimeters here, introduce my lace, pin it, and sew it. Do the same in the other sleeve part. Now I will attach the hooks and the eyes. The eyes is going in this part and the hooks are going in this part. And your blouse is ready. Now wear it and decide the adjustments you will make. I decided to make the sleeve shorter because it was too long for my taste. And also I got this problem in the back part, it was so big for me. This happened when your breast is too small like mine and you have to make the adjustments in the patterns. Also you don't have to add the 4 inch in the chest part, and I did it and I forgot to reduce it. But to fix this problem is easy if you have the same like me. Just make extra darts in the back part, but it will be full darts like this. I sew it in the both parts like this, making these darts, and I will close it later with invisible stitch. Do the same in both sides. And now it suits me perfectly. After that, I decide to put the chain here in the front part. You can add it also if you like, or you can keep it as I showed you before without the chain. I just got this idea and I really like how it looks, so I keep it. And now your blouse is ready to wear. I really hope you like this tutorial. If it's like that, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you will know whenever I post a new video. In the description box below this video, I will give you the information to get the patterns for this blouse. And there you can also find the links to my network, so you can contact me there and send me your pictures of the blouse if you decide to make it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Share it with your friends if you think it's useful. And I will see you the next time.